An HTML file, as we said at the very beginning, is composed of mainly two parts. One is the head part, one is the body part. You can also have the footer part, but this is really optional, okay? In the body part, you have exactly the actual HTML file. And if you have a footer, you still have HTML part. The interesting part is the head part, okay? Here you can see hierarchically can be expanded and imploded, okay? And inside we have different information, okay? Or we can include different information. The first and most important one is the title. Here between the opening closing tags title, you have the actual title that you will see in the browser. So if I'm going to open exactly this file in the browser, you see the title HTML meta tag example. Okay, HTML meta tag example. Okay, then other information is the part related to the meta tags. So we already talked about this, if you remember, the meta tags with all the parameters: keywords, description, author, the content type, refresh, expire, and so on, or robots here. Okay, another one, to tell the robots not to index the content of a page, no index, no follow, like not to allow Google or Bing and so on to index this page. Okay, then we have another important tag that we saw before, is the base tag. So that means that if I have reference in the rest of this document, especially in this head part, this is the main reference, and the rest, like this, is part of this website. So this means tutorialspoint.com/cs/style.css. So not on my server, but on this server. Okay, I can also then define, after I define a base, also a link here to a CSS file. So here the CSS file is Cascade Style Sheet. So it's a file that defines the formats, so all the look and feel of my HTML file. It's called rel style sheet type, this one. So I give a reference to a file containing some information, and this one is here. For example, I have created CSS, this file. If I'm gonna open with Notepad+, you see that red, color red, thick, color, font size 20, green, color green. This is a very simple style. Okay, and then I can have a reference there. Okay, or even I can have the style defined here within the HTML header as well, style like that, opening tag style and closing tag style with an attribute like type, text, or CSS. And here we have the same as we have here in the CSS file. Okay, so I have a link, or even I can use it here. And the same is for JavaScript. Okay, I can have this one, script, like that, inside the header, and here I have the JavaScript. So some functions that are going to be used in this page to interact with the user, so the user can do some actions on the web page. Okay, this is done by using JavaScript. Okay, here the script, opening tag and closing tag. So this is everything that you find in a header, as I said, in a head. Like for example, if you go to any website, here we go to this one, right click, you see code, okay, element, you go into the head, you will find exactly what I just said to you. Okay, this part, the title, the meta part, the link, the style, the script. You see here we have also script, which can be also not only a script, JavaScript inside, but also a reference to a JavaScript file, like here, src, and then the file. Okay, so we have exactly this one. Okay, just use the debugger and you can see this. So this is very important that you know all these elements are basically all the elements that you might find inside the head tags. Okay, no more than this, but these are important information to run and to display your HTML page.